Can I not use the house phone? Grandpa, can I not use the house phone?
You want to bring my cell phone in here, please?
Your cell phone's on the table.
Where?
On the kitchen table.
Hi. Well, better right now. I don't know. Consider me dead now. I thought so too.
So if I can't use the house phone, okay.
Just had an episode this morning. I thought it was good, you know. Because the other girl stole his guitar, so he goes in there and tells her she's got to leave. You know, like that kind of stuff, you know. I don't know, it's just driving me crazy. And I can't do anything about it right now. He won't do anything about it. And Virgil's don't help with his attitude. Well, that's what he told me on the way home yesterday. Then last night he comes in, I don't know. So I don't know what his plans are. And then they serve Ethan with a notice of eviction. Yeah. I don't know if you followed through. I don't know how he did it. He hadn't started. But then we got the courthouse closed, so he couldn't finish up with it, and he had to pay a fee to do that. The courthouse was closed, so I don't know how to do that. He just had the paperwork. Of course, he had to. I don't think it's ever been completed. Just neither here nor there. I'm telling you, I don't know what to do. I'm tired. We got in, but they kept us awake till 3 o'clock this morning. And then Virgil gets married and gets me up at 7 something. So I come in here and sat in my chair, got a nap. That's about it. I ended up, I haven't done the kitchen yet, so I had to go in there and do the kitchen along. Like that right now. But that police coming here with wet boots on all over the place.
So my father came in at 1 o'clock a.m. They kept making noise until like 4 a.m.
Well, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do or what I can do. Have you talked to the lawyer and see what I can do? Appointment on the 17th.
And I have no idea what that means.
And I tried to talk to her every morning to talk to me. I don't know which one of them is the worst. Maybe you get a hold of her and we better see what you want to do.
He's talking to my aunt.
It looks like what is going to happen.
I need to know what's going to happen. If it looks like it's going to happen.
Let's see.
Can I ask what's going to happen?
seems that way.
Can I ask?
Excuse me?
What's gonna happen?
When, now you mean, or what?
No, like after, like when this goes through.
Or what was there?
We said it seems like it's gonna happen.
What are you saying?
Well, what's gonna happen from this?
From this, it depends on you.
Why does it depend on me?
Because you can't do what you did this morning.
But you said that you have a meeting with the lawyer on the 17th.
Yeah,
For what?
for what we just went through yesterday happened. I don't know, Ethan, right now. Why are you got to know everything?
Because this is my life.
But it has nothing to do with you right now.
It does.
Ethan, all I've ever asked you to do is get some help, because you can't go on like this.
To get some help.
Yeah, because you can't go on like this. You have to have some counseling, okay? Because you can't seem to understand. You can't, hold on. I like the music, but I can't talk. You can't seem to understand that this is not your house. That you're a guest in this house. You can't tell people who can or cannot come into this house. But you tried to.
But he assaulted me.
When? When?
Once when he was several times when he was on parole. Once when I was laying down on the couch.
But he has told you he is not going to touch you in any way, shape, or form.
You mean after that happened?
Yes.
Okay, after that happened.
Yes.
But you know that he touched. You know that he hit me.
No, I don't know that he hit you. I've never seen him hit you.
Never seen him hit me.
No, I have not.
You were
No, Ethan, you're going in circles.
No, you were just. You didn't stand in front of him and stop him from throwing a punch.
Ethan, would you kindly listen to me now?
So what needs to happen?
You need to chill out. That's what needs to happen.
I was running out of the house.
Ethan, we're not talking. I'm talking about today.
Today?
Today. Last night. Okay.
I was up all night.
So was I. You kept me up.
No, they were up.
They were up until late.
Till what time?
About 3.
4.
Well, 3.
Okay, 3 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
So how did I keep you up?
By not letting me rest this morning.
Not really letting you rest this morning. I was sleeping on the couch.
Ethan, you went in there and told that girl she had to leave.
I did say that she had to leave.
But why? What gives you the right?
Well, because she doesn't live here.
But what gives you the right?
Because
you're a guest in this house.
First off, when she came in, she was wasted.
You don't know that.
I'm positive of it.
No, you don't know that.
And then second of all, she started telling me that I don't have a right to speak up in this house. And
who said that?
She did. And it's not her house.
It's not yours either.
Hold on a second. And then after that, she not only said that, but then one second, because this is where the emotion's at. After that, oh my God, see, that's just give me one more second. Then he threatened me.
When?
That's when I called the police.
When did he threaten you?
Last night? When he issued me the paper saying I have to be evicted.
No, he didn't threaten you. He just gave you a paper.
How do you remember everything that's
I was right there.
Everything,
he just said, "Here's a paper."
And everything you remember helps him. Why is that?
Because he's not done anything to you.
Has he hit me?
No, I didn't see him hit you.
Did he not? When he attacked me going out the door, did he?
Ethan, I didn't see him hit you. He didn't touch you.
He didn't touch me?
No.
Did you stop him from hitting me?
I was there.
Did you hold him back?
I stepped in front of both of you, yeah.
And did I leave right away?
You went outside.
Did I have my shoes on?
No.
I didn't even have my shoes on.
Wait.
You jumped right in.
Ethan, would you please wait a minute? Would you please stop? We are not talking about what happened then. I'm talking about what happens now.
And why did he do that?
I'm asking you
why did he try to hurt me?
Because of you, the way you tell people they can't be in our house. You don't have that right.
The woman here right now says I couldn't be here.
No,
Yes.
Ethan,
Yes, the woman who's here right now.
you
says
have
they gave me
no
the
more
house.
right here than she does, okay?
Okay, so once again,
No, not once again.
So once again, they were up till 3 o'clock in the
That's
morning.
not your business. They can stay up all night if they
So I
want.
can't make it to work at 3. You know, if I'm up till like 3 o'clock.
You're
in the
not
morning.
working
Okay, why am I not working?
because you don't want to.
Because the other woman that was here was
Ethan, you're blaming everybody for no reason.
no, the other woman that was here. I went and told her that he's aggressive, and she thought that he was like a murderer. She told me he was. She thought she was a murderer,
That's not true.
and she stole my guitar. The other woman stole my guitar.
Did you see her?
What?
Did you see her steal it? How can you say someone did something if you didn't see it?
This is what you're saying, that she stole my guitar.
I'm thinking that, but I didn't see her either.
Well, if she didn't do it, and I didn't do it,
Ethan,
and I didn't do it,
why are you evading today?
either you did it or
Ethan, why are you evading the situation today?
because this is what I got upset about, and I couldn't give this information to the court. So like I filed an emergency order and it got approved. Like the judge is like,
Ethan,
yeah.
you keep going backwards. I asked you today and last night, what gave you the right to call the police on my person who owns this house when you're a guest in this house?
Because he threatened me.
He did not threaten you
Yes, he
last
did.
night
Yes,
or
he
any
did.
other time.
Intimidation. It
You
says
go back to the.
how do you not?
keep going
You
backwards?
don't.
I'm asking about last night.
That was last night.
He
Intimidation.
did not threaten you last
Yes,
night. All he did, he didn't even say a word to you.
That's a lie.
Except when he gave you that paper, he said, "Here, you have 30 days to get out."
That's not true. He actually handed me the paper.
He put it on the table. He did not hand it to you.
Oh my gosh. See once again.
Ethan,
You told the judge he didn't hit me.
I had never seen him hit you.
You never seen him hit me.
No, I did not.
You never seen him hit me.
Never did.
Okay.
And you keep going back.
When you talk to
You're
Diane,
not going to get any points the way you're going, Ethan.
I don't need
I'm
points.
saying-
This isn't a game.
Do you not realize?
This isn't a game.
Will you listen to me? Will you realize that you have no rights in this house?
I had what he did. How? Okay.
Ethan, please.
Once again-
Please answer. Do you understand that?
He just gave me a tenant's
Ethan,
eviction.
do you understand that?
He
That you
just-
have no
He
rights in
just
this
gave me a
house?
tenant's eviction. Okay. So he's trying to evict me with a tenant, but he won't let me pay rent. So he.
Ethan,
I actually
do you understand?
Says who?
Says the law, for
Who?
goodness
The
sake.
police.
The law, not the police.
The law says if I'm a tenant and I'm getting.
You are not a tenant.
I'm not. Then how come he's trying to evict me as a tenant?
That's the way it's written.
That's the way it's written. I think that
Ethan,
that would be corruption.
Ethan, can't you answer any question at
I
all?
think if you're trying to evict somebody who's a tenant but they're not actually
Ethan,
paying, then
Ethan,
I'm pretty sure that.
would you stop talking and listen?
No.
Do you understand that that you have no rights in this house?
This is my mailing address. This is my home
It
address.
doesn't matter. You have no rights in this house.
This is a house my grandmother gave me. This is the house
You
that I
see
grew
where
up
you're
in.
going? You can't answer a straight question.
Do I understand?
Yeah, you can't.
No, I don't understand.
Well, do you understand you have no rights in this house?
I just said no, I don't understand. What makes you think that?
Because you don't own the house.
Okay, I don't own the house.
Right, you don't own the house.
Yeah, but he just gave me a tenant's.
Ethan, Ethan, can you not understand that
he's
you are
trying
a guest in this house?
So once again, he's trying to evict me with a tenant's eviction.
Ethan, do you understand that you are a guest in this house?
I still have rights.
Everybody has rights, but do you understand that you are a guest in this house?
It doesn't mean I get to get assaulted and he gets to throw away my clothing and
Ethan, you're going backwards.
he stole
again.
my guitar. It doesn't
You're
mean
going backwards.
it doesn't
again.
mean he gets to steal my guitar.
You're going backwards again.
But
I said, don't you understand that you are a guest in this house, but you have no rights?
that's okay. Then if that's what you think,
That's the way it is.
I don't have any
And
rights.
I'm telling you,
So
especially,
basically, if somebody comes in and rapes me, then I don't have a right to say
Ethan,
no.
you're being pathetic.
No, it's what he's saying. basically, if you say I have no rights, then I have no rights. So if somebody comes and rapes me, and I have to, and I don't have any rights to say
Ethan,
anything.
what kind of answer is that?
Somebody comes, well, all my clothes were stolen,
You're
all my
way off.
guitars were stolen. I was assaulted. I was threatened with a knife.
Ethan,
I was
I'm asking
assaulted
you
here.
simple
I have
questions.
no rights, so I just have to sit here and just let it happen. It's just like my
If
grandmother.
you want to stay in this house, that's pretty much it.
If I want to
Because
stay,
you have no rights. All we ask you to do,
because the police won't arrest him.
Ethan, would you listen?
Those are
The only thing that you can do if you want to stay in this house is to leave other people alone.
they stole my guitar and
Leave
threw away.
other people alone.
They stole my guitar and threw away my clothing.
Ethan, I gave your clothes away when you were gone.
Wait, who packed them in your car?
I did.
Where were the clothes?
In the bedroom.
In the bedroom?
Yeah, in the bedroom. I put them in a box. I took them to the Goodwill.
Okay, they weren't necessarily in the bedroom. They're also downstairs.
Wherever they were, I picked everything that I could find of yours.
Yeah.
And took them to the Salvation Army.
No, that's
Ethan.
that's not true. That's not true.
Well, how in the world can you say that's not
Well,
true?
because
you don't know what I did.
Because I helped you take grandmother's stuff to the Salvation. You forced me to take grandmother's stuff to the Salvation Army, and that was because my dad told you to do it because you wanted to
No,
get.
he did not.
Yes. Okay. Once again.
Ethan,
Once again.
what is it that you can't understand? You just have no logic at all. You have no logic, Ethan. I'm just telling you, if you wanted to stay in this house for a while, you gotta cool it. You gotta cool it and keep your mouth shut.
Basically, my father hit me.
Ethan, you're going back again. I'm telling you what you have to do now.
Okay, but
what you have to do now is keep your mouth shut.
I can't talk.
About other things, you can talk to me. You can even talk to the girl in there. But civil, you can't tell her to leave.
He told me to leave.
But you can't tell her to leave. This is his house. He can say that.
He can say that?
Yeah.
Then how come I'm here right now?
Because I said so.
Okay.
He's letting me do my thing.
So people just get to tell me, constantly batter me and hurt me.
No one is battering you. You're battering yourself, and you're bringing everything onto yourself.
Did he not just give me a notice where he's trying to evict me and tell me to leave?
Yes, he did that last night.
Okay, so what?
He would not do that. He would never have done that if you had kept your mouth shut and act like a person in this house.
Yeah,
instead of just trying to cause trouble for your dad.
Keep my mouth shut after he threatened to kill me. I should keep. My grandfather wants me to keep my mouth shut after he threatened to kill me.
Ethan, nobody tried to kill you.
He didn't. What was the knife on the table? Telling me if I called the
Well,
police.
there's a lot of knives come on the table.
Really? With the giant.
But no knife was used as a weapon.
The biggest chef knife, the biggest.
Nobody used it as a weapon.
And then he said if I called 911, then you said that you were going to go and lie to the police and say to the police that I maybe I had said. That was an actual conversation.
Ethan, I'm trying.
That was an actual conversation. It doesn't matter what I say because I don't have any rights in this house.
That's right.
Okay, that proves it.
You have no rights in this house. Except to live here if you
will
lie.
You will lie for the worst person in the entire world.
Would you listen?
What?
What are you going to do now?
What am I going to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Well, firstly, that I lost my job.
Ethan, what are you going to do now?
See, I'm gonna go lay down.
But what about you going to leave people alone in this house? The girl, you going to leave her alone because it has nothing to do with you?
Why can't she?
Are you going to be civil to everyone?
Why can't she get picked up?
Why? She's Virgil's friend.
Really?
Yeah.
She was really. When's the last time you saw her?
Yesterday.
Okay, the first time ever.
No, the night before.
The night before.
Well,
I've been here for an entire 2 weeks after he threatened to kill me.
Ethan, would you please listen?
No, you just some random person.
Not random to him.
Not random to him.
No.
Okay.
And ask her. I'm asking. Are you going to be civil?
I'm not even going to talk to the lady.
Okay. Would you not talk to her, and would you not talk about Virgil?
Not talk about Virgil?
Well, you don't need to talk about.
So I don't have any rights to speak in this house.
Civil, you do.
Civil.
You have a lot of rights as long as you be civil.
I think I'm being civil. Like, am I being civil right
now? How are you being civil if you're asking her to leave someone else's house?
Well, he had left. He had left.
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
It It's his house, and he can leave anybody here he wants.
Okay, but you can tell me to stay or go, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Who?
You.
Tell her?
You can tell me to stay or go, right?
I can help you stay, or I can help you go.
Okay, but can you help her stay or go?
No.
So you own me. So you basically own me. That's messed up. Like you don't own her.
Nobody owns anybody.
But you own me.
Nobody owns anybody. What are you talking about?
That's why you can tell me to stay or go based on whatever it is that you feel.
I said I can help you. I didn't say I can tell you.
Yeah. Okay. That's not. Let's see. And so that there's.
Are you going to be civil? Are you going to act like a normal person and be civil in this house and be courteous to everybody in this house? Are you going to be courteous to the people in this house?
Once again, she was wasted.
Would you tell me the answer to that?
Okay.
Are you going to be courteous to everybody in this house and leave well enough alone?
Once again, I am courteous to everybody who has entered this
Which
house.
you did this morning.
I did this morning because they came in at 1 o'clock
That
in the
doesn't
morning,
matter what
wasted.
It doesn't matter.
Up until 3 o'clock in the
It
morning.
doesn't matter. It's his house. He can come in anytime he wants.
So I can't get sleep under those conditions.
You weren't sleeping at the time.
I was sleeping at the time.
Well, even if you
Where were you at? Where were
I
you?
was in bed.
So yeah, once again, how would you know
You
if I
had
was
the TV on in here.
Yes, because I sleep the TV on. That's why he came in at 4 o'clock in the morning, like when he was on parole and started assaulting
He gets
me.
up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, well, he left at 8 o'clock this morning today. He didn't go to bed until 4 o'clock. He didn't go to bed till 4 o'clock.
Wait, first of all, you woke me up at 7:30 and he was already gone. So how did you leave at 8 o'clock?
Well, and then it was okay. I had 7:30. That's 30-minute different. Like yes, it was like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
He probably left about 6 o'clock this morning.
No, you know what?
Because he goes to work about that time.
Yeah. So
you figure
he's up all. So the guy's up all night, and then.
That's his
partying.
business, not ours.
Okay, but like I deserve a quiet environment. He's suing me as a.
So last night was different.
Okay, so what?
So does that mean tonight's going to be the same?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Because this is how it's been.
Ethan,
This is how it's been.
You got to accept it or leave.
I gotta accept it or leave.
Accept
I don't
it
think
or
I have to accept living in an environment that I.
No,
just
you don't
saw.
have to. You can leave.
He threatened to kill me.
Ethan, you can either accept it or leave.
Okay. Yeah.
That's your decision.
I
You
filed.
either accept it or leave.
I filed an order of protection, and he left.
But that's been squashed as yesterday.
And how many times did he come back during that order of protection?
So what? He didn't.
How many times?
Didn't you call?
Did he what?
He come in and he got his truck.
How many times did he
picked
come?
up the car.
How many times did he come
A
back?
couple of times. Yeah.
A couple times. He violated this order of protection. Okay. Violated it. And did anything happen? Did the police arrest him for filing an emergency order of
No, they
protection?
didn't catch you.
They didn't catch him.
Right.
They didn't catch him.
Ethan.
He was at court.
Ethan.
And what did the judge say?
Ethan.
And you lied to the judge. You said.
I said I didn't never see him hit you.
Okay.
I didn't say that you guys argued.
You never
But
saw
I
it.
didn't see him hit you.
You never saw
And
it.
he didn't.
You didn't. You weren't holding him back when he was trying to attack me on the way out.
He didn't hit you.
Okay. You weren't.
Did he hit you?
Did he threaten to kill me?
No, I didn't hear
Yeah, okay.
that.
Then you didn't know that either.
I didn't hear him say that.
You did.
No.
It's on
Ethan?
camera. You
well-
said, Ethan, he's coming home and he's going to kill you. You need to leave right now. You came into my room and you
Because
said
I knew he was coming home mad because you interfered with his life.
You didn't just know that when you came back home. He even verbally said it. I'm going to kill you. Those words line. Those
Okay,
line.
listen. Let's get back to today. You're going to be civil. You're going to leave well enough alone.
I was in my room when he tried to kill me.
Ethan, would you please?
I was in my bedroom.
Ethan, don't go back to where it was. Tell me that. You're going to be civil. You're going to let well enough alone. He can do what he wants in his house.
You're on the phone.
And if you don't understand that,
You're on the phone with
then you
Diana.
have to let. Yes.
You're on the phone with Diana. Can I speak to her?
Are you here there, Sarah Dada?
My aunt's on the phone.
Yeah, you should have went. I'm going to put you on the speaker.
Why? It's okay. okay if you're on speaker. I mean, it's just the three of us. What's there to be afraid of? What?
I have it, but you don't need to see it.
The deed to the house. Yeah, let's see it. You didn't show the deed to the house in court.
I didn't need to. I didn't ask you. Didn't ask me. They took my word.
It doesn't mean you can kill somebody, Diana. It doesn't.
Ethan, you're going back again. We're not talking about before. We're talking about right now. And what's going to happen in the next few days or whatever.
What's going to happen in the next few days? What's going to happen in the next few days? I'm clear, crystal clear. No, it's because they all line up with you guys wanting to kick me out, lying on an order of protection, stealing my belongings.
You can't listen for talking. You don't want to hear it, right?
No, I do want to hear it.
Well, put that away, okay?
Put this away?
Yeah, put it away.
Why would I put this away?
Why not?
Is she saying something wrong? Hey, Diana, did you say I need medication? Did you say I need medication? Did it happen? Hey, Diana, did it happen? Just like, did it happen? Hey, Diana, ask her. That's it. Ask her, did it happen? Hey, Diana, did it happen? Hey, Diana, did it happen? The things I said? It's a yes or no question. It's a yes or no question. You can't,
She doesn't know. She wasn't here either.
It's a yes or no question. No, it's a yes or no question. She's so smart. She's going to tell me to get on medication.
Listen, if you're talking.
It's a yes or no question. Hey, Diana, did it happen?
She doesn't know.
He's speaking for Diana.
But she's not answering you.
So they don't answer me. But they're, if you can't answer me because you're afraid.
Because you keep talking, you can't hear.
But they're insane. Go back. Go back. This just happened last night, and 2 weeks ago he tried to kill me. Like, and then you have to listen to this. Let me see it. What are you talking about? We're talking right now. I'm pretty focused. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I've had like 3 hours of sleep today. I've already went to court. I've already went to federal court today. I've already called. Why does that? Okay, once again, the amount of trauma that I've gone through from my grandmother. It's called pain and suffering, first off. See, these people are like, you want nothing for you want something for nothing, and like, get over it. Get over it. Like, get over it. And I get over it. But she made me homeless. She told my grandfather to lie initially on an order of protection.
Okay, hon.
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you later then.
So, yeah.
Well,
So I give this
he's been going with her for a few days, I guess.
a few days, and she's here. Just some random woman. And the last one stole my guitar, $3,000 that my grandmother bought me.
Excuse me?
Like, I can't sue her because I don't know who she is. They have the information. And he owns the homeowner's insurance, so I can't sue the homeowner's insurance because I can't file a claim because I'm not the policy holder.
Well, I mean, he's been with her, I guess, for the past few days or something.
And my father picks up women.
I guess when he comes
He's
home,
gonna get in trouble again.
brought her home with him. That's all.
He's gonna
She
get.
seems to be a nice girl.
He's gonna get in big trouble again. You ask not.
And what?
You ask not. She's telling my grandfather to ask not who comes into this house.
Well, I guess. I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know which one of them is worse.
The person who's a rapist is my grandfather thinks that my father might be better than I am. My father's a rapist.
All right, I'll get back to you
He's
later.
that fucked up in the head.
Bye-bye.
You think a rapist is better than me? Is that true?
You ask stupid questions, but that doesn't need an answer.
You say I don't know which one's worse. Why? I mean, what have I ever done to you?
Mentally, I'm talking about.
Mentally?
Yes.
Mentally.
Yes.
You think
you need help.
Why would you not get help for the rapist?
Ethan, quit calling him that.
Well,
first of all,
yeah.
stop. Don't say that again.
You're so focused on getting me help. What's your son? You're so focused on me getting help. Why don't you focus on getting him help?
Leave me alone.
Really?
I'm going to ask her if she wants breakfast.
Really?
Do you want breakfast? I'm going to fix breakfast.
You're so focused on getting me help.
I'm going to fix breakfast.
Why are you not focused on getting him help?
Do you want
He's a
breakfast?
rapist. Multiple women have tried to convict him. That's why he went to jail. No. So, I'm just gonna bring this to a lawyer and say that they've like this is how you a torture. This is plain and simple torture. Can't talk about it. Can't do anything about it. Can't go to court. The police say it's okay. They're my family's freaking insane. They're insane. Like that man. When I was sitting down in the recliner, like, got angry because I was using the computer to file a job application, and like grabbed my junk and spit in my face multiple times, so I wasn't done finishing. And the conversation was like literally like this volume. It was like in this volume. So you can imagine what he did to my grandmother. So can I get over the fact that she's not alive, and that my grandfather is feeding some random woman in this house who is potentially going to steal like everything, or call like some person, like some mobster or something, or some gang member to come in and like shoot me, like that, because what it really is, is that like one father's wanting to evict me. My father's wanting to evict me, and it says like, in the meantime, you must pay the rent you owe and follow the other terms of your lease. Okay, I don't have a lease, but if it's a verbal agreement at this point, if you can, if it's a verbal agreement, then my lease is to my terms of my agreement are to are to get my stuff stolen, and like including my guitar, get assaulted, have a knife pulled out on me, get punched in the face while laying down, get assaulted, um, and then have them, yeah. So that's the terms of my agreement staying here. That basically they basically try to like and then get threatened to get killed. Like those are the terms of my agreement to stay here. They try to kill me. Like, and they get to lie. Like like it says like it says right here, like he doesn't. It says let's see right here. It says he doesn't pay rent or contribute at all on this order. I've cleaned this house. I have done everything that I've been told to do since the day I've lived here, and that's after they've assaulted me. It says, this was the judge granted my father a emergency order of protection after he threatened to kill me, and then it was dropped, So that's important, and that it says Ethan was asked to get out of bed to help clean. It says, I sleep all day, and I run around the house talking to no one there. He says, I leave food cooking on the stove. Okay. Now, I just want to be clear that basically my father can lie on an order of protection, and then they can go to court, and if I can't show up to court like what happened before, then like it gets granted, and they get to lie on an order of protection. So that's how insane they are, and the judge actually granted this. The judge actually granted this. Okay. And so that's the problem. See, he says same at the very bottom. Same aggressive, violent behavior. Let me go ask my grandfather. Hey, Grandpa, am I aggressive?
Yeah,
I am. Am I violent?
verbally.
I'm verbally violent.
You want some breakfast?
Okay. He's saying I'm okay. I'm verbally.
Do you want some breakfast?
No, you're being aggressive and violent. I'm asking you. It says on here. It didn't even like get approved by the judge. But my father states that I am aggressive and I'm verbally and I'm violent. He says I'm aggressive. I'm
Ethan, why don't you quit acting like a fool?
I'm acting like a fool because people are lying, and in Winnebago County, basically, if your grandfather lies, and there's no problem. Grandpa, what have I done to be violent? Nothing. Grandpa, what have I done to be violent? He just says yes, and it works for him. Like, and but when he speaks to the judge, he's got like a million different things to say. Grandpa, are you afraid of me?
Sometimes.
Now he's afraid of me sometimes. Okay. All right. Do you want me to leave?
You're going to have to change or you're going to have to leave.
What do you want me to do to change?
Be civil and quit doing what you're doing.
Be civil.
Yeah.
Allow my I think we just had a civil conversation, right?
Not so far. You keep going backwards.
Is coming in at 1:00 in the morning civil?
That's none of your business. It's his house. He can come
Okay.
back if he wants.
Right. He can come in, do whatever he wants, threaten me, hurt people, and so he doesn't have to be civil. I just have to be civil. Like, but
Then why do you keep going on and on?
because
and on?
you're because you're
There's something wrong with that?
because you're a hell of a liar. You're a hell of a liar. You're just a hell of a liar. You're a hell of a liar. No, it's not right. Like, besides that, like, once again, be civil. Like, if I'm a tenant, okay, which if I'm a tenant, then I have some kind of tenant's rights, okay? And if they're going to try to evict me, it says, your lease or tenancy for this property is ending on, and it states like 11/22. It says 11/22. 11/22. 11/1, the 1st of November. It's January. How are you going to make up a date? How are you going to make up a date like 11/1/22? It will not be renewed. It will not be renewed. Okay, and it says I have 30. It says I'm serving this notice at least 30 days before the end of your lease. This guy is so my father is stating that he is serving this notice 30 days before the end of my lease. 30 days before the end of my lease. And he says my lease is ending like a month my lease is ending like a month, like 2 months ago. Okay. I just hope to God that people understand that this is what he's filing and this is what he's serving me, and because it shows the date, like 1/7. Yeah. My father pretty much tortured me, and my grandfather's okay with it. My grandmother passed away. She got assaulted and covered it up. So did my aunt. And he violated his parole. He threatened to kill me. And yeah, they're continuing to want to torture me. Like, I don't think I'm the one that needs help. And I need to like relax in a safe environment and like recuperate. I need my clothes. I need my car. I need my guitar. So if nobody in the city of Rockford is going to take this case and serve justice, if nobody in the city of Rockford is going to take this case and serve justice, then we have a really big issue with. I mean, the police came last night. They issued a domestic violence affidavit to me because he threatened me again. I mean, one of the things on here is that it can be threats of continuing threats, intimidation, harassment, just for simple intimidation. You can file an order of protection. Simple intimidation. I immediately picked up the phone and called the police. I learned not to let it go. I learned immediately not to let it go. My grandfather's like, you can't call the police. Like, you can't call the police on somebody who on a family member. So I let it go, and I couldn't prove that he actually assaulted me because I just, time had gone by too much, too far, and so when it was too long. So so make sure you call, and then it's like, and my aunt's like, well, you keep going back to these things. I'm like, well, because I was told I couldn't use the phone. I was told I couldn't use the telephone. Like, so, what, and so that's pretty much it. This is, and there's two things. I should be able to go and file another order of protection, emergency order. It should be granted. If not, I should be able to file a no contact order, which is the same thing. I should be able to file a well, technically there's orders of protection. There's no contact, and there's no stalking. There's like you and so there's that, and so this is like, I'm just making it very clear that it's require and by the way, when I filed my emergency order, I required the person to get help, like get treatment. They said after I filed the order, I can require the abuser to attend counseling. I required him to do that, and he didn't do that. By the way, like, no, the judge just said nope. Like, nope. So I just, like, the judge said, like, oh yeah, because I have the order, and it says he needs like, for counseling. My grandfather doesn't think he has a problem. My grandfather doesn't think he has a problem. Like, do you see how, like, yeah, you see how the people are very much like horrible people. Like, how would you not want to? He doesn't think that, like, hurting women is like, he doesn't think he needs counseling. My grandfather literally doesn't think that my father doesn't need counseling, and he's hurt like a lot of women. So and this is the city of Rockford. This is the city of Rockford. The city of Rockford. Basically, you can get tortured, and as long as they lie to the judge, it's completely okay. Completely okay. Completely okay. They can steal your stuff, throw away your stuff, threaten to kill you, pull out a knife, hit you in the face over and over again, hit your grandmother, make your grandmother sit in the bathroom with the lights are off, tell her to help herself. Daily. My family is twisted. And where's the justice? Like, can somebody do something? Seriously, can somebody do something? Like, what do I have to do? Who do I call? Who do I call? I called the police. They didn't do anything. Called the police. Called the state's attorney, who's like supposed to prosecute. They did nothing. I called, like, the sheriff. They did nothing. Like, and then, like, I think I could just, that's it. And here we are again.